Hey guys, it's me Jordan here at the Mad Vapes in Belmont, and I wanted to do a little another comparison video between the Uwell Fancier Rdta, the Peerless, the GeekVape Peerless Rdta, which is this one right here, and the Ijoy Combo Rdta. So I'm gonna get right off into it. So with the combo Rdta, it is a two-post, kind of a clamp style design. So what you would do is unscrew your clamp screws up here at the top, and you would put your coils in kind of sort of like this. Take the ends like the Y's, and put them in like so, and they would sit inside that little slot right there on the Rdta. So it can be a little tricky. You gotta make sure your negatives and positives don't touch, which with this Rdta can be or the Rdta can be difficult, but I'm sure there's YouTube videos on YouTube that show you how to build this Rdta if you're having trouble with it. So look one of those up and answer any of your questions about building this Rdta, or if you want to come in and talk to me, Caleb, or Emily about this Rdta, we'll be more than happy to answer any questions you have. So that is the Ijoy Combo Rdta. It is the tank in it can hold 5 mils, and it is side fill, which is right here on the sides right here. Those are also your airflow holes. So fill it up right there through the airflow holes and pop the cap on. And actually, yeah, that is your fill holes, and then your airflow holes are right there. It is dual airflow, one on one side, one on the other, and your adjustable is up here at the top. So that's the Ijoy Combo Rdta. Next, we're going to move on to the Peerless Rdta by GeekVape, and here it is. So cap sits on like so, and you just pull it apart like that, and it is a 4-post deck. The screws inside the deck are actually what holds your wires in place. So say you're building it and you're curious to how you put your wires in. Well, there's a couple different ways you could do that. You could do like a 4-post build where you put your coils in like this, like that, and that would be that hole right there. One lead would go in there, then another lead would go into that hole right there, and then the same on the other one. Right there, and then right there for your leads. Now, the difference between the GeekVape Peerless and the Ijoy Combo Rdta, one is a clamp style and one is a 4-post style. So I personally like the 4-post style. In my opinion, it's easier to build on than a clamp style. Clamp style, you have to adjust your coils just right to where the leads aren't touching and you don't get any hot spotting in your coil. So if I were to choose between the Ijoy Rdta or the GeekVape Peerless Rdta, I'd choose the GeekVape Peerless Rdta just because of the 4-post style and it's easier to build on. This little Rdta right here holds right at 4 mils in that little tank, and the way you would fill that up is you would oh, I forgot, it is right here to be on, actually. So that little clip right there, just open that up and there's your fill hole. Sorry, I kind of forgot about that one. I haven't messed with this Rdta in a while. But yeah, I mean, other than that, it is top airflow, just like the Ijoy combo, so it's similar in ways. They do look similar in ways, but if it were me, I would choose the GeekVape Peerless Rdta as my go-to Rda over the Ijoy combo. So next, we are going to move to the Fancier, save the best for last. So this is the Uwell Fancier. I do like this Rdta because not only is it a unique top cotton flow, where the cotton, instead of wicking down like a lot of Rdtas are, it wicks up. So the way that works is you pull your glass off, or when I pull the glass off like this, instead of your cotton going straight down, it goes up through those holes right there, and it makes a even rim around the top, so your juice can flow down from the top of the tank and wick your cotton right there. Now this tank is what they call this style build deck is what they call a velocity style. So there was a atomizer a few years ago, a Rdta, I do believe. Yeah, it was an Rdta, and it was called a velocity, and it brought to the world this style build deck. So anytime anybody ever sees this style build deck on any Rdta or Rdta, they say it's a velocity style, because that's the style that the velocity Rdta brought. And in my opinion, it is the easiest deck to build on, more so than a 4-post. Yeah, I do like building on 4-posts, and I do think they're easy, but the velocity style is more simpler than the 4-post, because with a velocity style, the way you build on it, one lead goes in the top, another lead goes in the bottom, turn it around, your other coil, one lead goes in the top, the other goes in the bottom, screw your screws down, and adjust your coil to where it fires evenly and sits level on both sides. Super easy, super simple. Wick it up, juice it up, vape it. It is super simple. So between the three, now I told you my choice between the two Rdtas, the combo and the Peerless. If I had to choose between the two, I'd choose the Peerless just because it's a 4-post. But out of all three of them, I believe I would choose the Fancier, just because it has that velocity style deck. It's easy to build on, and the wicking style, I have used one, and I do like the wicking style on it. And also, not only can it be used as a tank, but it can be used as an Rda. So it does come with an Rda cap, and the way you use it as Rda, unscrew the glass, toss the glass aside. Don't toss it, you'll break it. But just set it aside in a safe place. And inside your box, you have, oh, come on now, come out of there. Look at me talking to a tank box. You have an Rda cap, so once you wick it up, say you get tired of using, say you know, you get kind of bored with using the tank and you want to just drip, take your cotton up here in the top and just pull it straight down and tuck it into these little chambers, these little slots in between your airflow holes right here. You got your airflow hole right there, you got one chamber right there, tuck you a wick down in there, tuck you another wick down in there, another wick, until all your wicks are tucked down in between, or down between your airflow hole. And once you've done that, juice it up, slap that Rda cap on, and take the tip, put the tip in like so, and you have yourself an Rda. It is quad airflow, and it is a free spinning airflow, so you can adjust it any way you want to. And not only can it be turned into an Rda, but it can be turned into a squonking Rda. And if you don't know what squonking is well, the word that the vapor world has come up with, of where you take an Rda and it has a hollowed out 510. The 510 pin at the bottom, that makes connection. Yeah, it's hollowed out. The actual mod that it sits on, the 510 pin that sits down into the mod, is hollowed out, and in the internals of the device there is a little rubber bottle that sits in there that you fill up with juice, and it has a tube connected to it that connects to that 510, which that in return that 510 in the mod connects to the 510 on the Rdta, and you can sit there and squeeze that bottle and it pushes juice up through all the tubes and it wicks the bottom of your Rdta, or the bottom of your cotton inside your Rdta, which I think is pretty cool. I actually have one mod that we do carry that is squonkable, and it is a GeekVape's Pulse squonk box, and that's where I was saying with the little bottle down here at the bottom. The bottle sits in the bottom, the tube goes through the top right there, up through the 510 connection in the mod, and then on the Rdta, on the bottom of the Rdta, there's a hollowed out 510, and then in the bottom of it, it wicks like so. And you squeeze that bottle. So I'm not going to do it too much on mine because mine's already wicked, and if I do it anymore, it's going to run out. But yeah, there is a 510 squonking pin inside the container that the Fancier does come in. So all you would have to do is take an Allen key, take this one out, put the squonk in, put the squonk pin in, screw it down, and you're good to go for squonking. So out of the three, if I have to choose one, if I wanted to go out and buy one today, I'm going to choose Fancier, just because it can be not only a tank, not only Rdta, but it can also be a squonking Rdta. So you get 3 in 1. So as far as durability goes, I believe the GeekVape Peerless Rdta would be the most durable, just because the top of it's mostly made of aluminum, and then it has that small glass on the bottom, so there's not really much to break there. With the Ijoy combo Rdta, it has a little bit more of a bigger glass, and in my opinion the metal's a little bit thinner than what is on the GeekVape Peerless, so I believe this one would have a higher chance of breaking between it and the Peerless. But as far as durability goes, I do believe that the Peerless is the most durable out of the three. And the Fancier, well, it's mostly made of glass, so it has a higher chance of breaking than any of the 3 Rdtas I'm showing you. So I'm gonna put the Fancier back together. That O-ring's trying to pop out. There it goes. So let's get that puppy back together, and we'll get it put back together in the box. Slide that back down in, and slide the glass, spare glass, down in there. And so out of the 3, if I had to choose one, to use on the regular, I'm going to choose the Fancier, just because it's 3 in 1, Rdta, Rdta, and a squonking Rdta. Next, it would be the GeekVape Peerless, just because it's the 4-post build deck. Easy to build on, easy to wick. Oh, all around really great Rdta to use. Plus, the fill hole is in a different spot than what I'm used to, but I still think it's pretty cool. Plus, it locks in place, and it also holds 4 mils of juice. Not bad for a small Rdta with a small glass like that. And then we got the Ijoy combo Rdta. It's not a bad Rdta, but as far as the clamp style build deck that it has on, I'm not a huge fan of clamp styles, unless it was a Goon Rdta, which the Goon is a really nice Rdta. If you ain't ever seen one, check one out. But I'm not a huge fan of the clamp style that's on this one, just because it's just 2 posts. And you have to unscrew right there, put a lead in, then put your other lead in and screw both of them down and adjust them to make sure they fire evenly, which that's with every Rdta or Rdta. but just something about the deck I do not like. I believe I would have trouble connecting, getting the coils to fire evenly. So I do not, that's one thing I do not like. Also, the juice fill being on the side right here. If you're still used to the glass bottles with the droppers, those can be kind of difficult to get in there. The new unicorn bottles with the plastic tips on them, they're easy to get in there. But overall, like I said, it's not a bad Rdta. I just prefer if the deck was a little bit simpler to build on. But other than that, there's the 3 tanks that I want to do a comparison on tonight. Sorry if I did stutter just a little bit. I don't know. So, like I said, I just wanted to do a comparison between the 3 tanks. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment which tank you like the best and which tank you would choose if you were to come in and buy one. So, until next time, my friends, stay cloudy.